Ultamize. Let's make an important distinction. The law of attraction is useful as a practical tool. It's not useful when it pretends to be physics. That distinction matters because energy is a real word. Vibration is a real word. The universe is real. Your brain is real. Your habits are real. Your attention is real. But when someone says your thoughts send out vibrations that the universe receives and then rearranges reality to bring you a check, a house, a client, a parking space, or the love of your life, we have left practical personal development. And we've entered poetry, maybe metaphor, maybe spirituality, maybe wishful thinking, but it's not evidence based behavior. That doesn't mean every person who uses that language is foolish. No, a lot of smart, sincere, successful people talk this way because metaphors can be powerful. If saying, I'm raising my energy helps you stop complaining, stop doom scrolling, stand taller, speak more confidently, and walk into a meeting with a better attitude, then wonderful. Use the metaphor. Just don't confuse the metaphor with the mechanism. There's no good evidence that the universe is reading your thoughts like a waiter taking an order. There's no good evidence that your emotional vibration magnetically attracts cash, contracts, clients, or romantic partners. And when people try to dress this up with quantum physics, that usually makes it worse, not better. Quantum physics is not a permission slip for every inspirational claim someone wants to sell. It seems like that sometimes. Energy means something in physics. It does not mean I felt optimistic at breakfast, so the universe owes me a yacht by Thursday. That's not science. That's a yacht fantasy with vocabulary. But here's the good news. We don't need the mystical version for the law of attraction to be useful because your thoughts absolutely can change your life, not by floating into space and placing an order with the cosmos, but by changing what you notice, by changing what you do, by changing how you actually speak, by changing who you approach, by changing how long you persist, and by changing the rooms you enter and the signals you send. That's real. That's all real. If you believe you're someone who can build a business, you're more likely to study business, meet business people, make offers, handle rejection, and keep improving. If you believe you're doomed, you're more likely to avoid action, interpret setbacks as proof, and quit early. That's not the universe punishing you. That's your own behavior following your own expectations. Big difference, and a much more useful difference. Let's say you walk into a networking event believing nobody here wants to talk to me. Well, what happens? You stand near the wall, you check your phone, you probably look tense, you don't introduce yourself. If someone does talk to you, you give short answers because you're already trying to escape. Then you go home and say, see, nobody wanted to talk to me. Well, was the universe rejecting your vibrations? No. Your expectation shaped your behavior. Your behavior shaped the response. Now, change the expectation. You walk in thinking, there are probably 3 interesting people here, and my job is to find them. Different posture, different eye contact, different questions, different follow up, and a different result. That's practical attraction. It's not magic, it's social behavior, attention, action, feedback. Same thing with money. If you tell yourself, I'm just bad with money, that belief can become an instruction. You avoid looking at accounts. You avoid learning. You overspend because the story already says you're hopeless, so why bother? But if you tell yourself, I'm becoming the kind of person who pays attention to money, now your behavior has room to change. You can track, you can learn, you can ask better questions. You make fewer impulsive decisions. No cosmic vibration is required, just a better operating instruction. That's why I want to preserve the best part of the law of attraction while throwing out the part that makes serious people uncomfortable. So Keep the vision, keep the optimism, keep the focus on the future, keep the idea that your inner language matters. But no, don't outsource your life to the universe. The universe is not going to make that phone call. The universe isn't going to write the proposal. The universe isn't going to exercise your body, improve your product, repair your relationships, or organize your calendar. That's right, you have to do that. And that's not depressing when you think about it. It's empowering because if the universe were in charge, you just have to wait. But if behavior is in charge, you can begin today, right now. You can change the signal. You can change the room, change the habit. You can change what you repeat to yourself. You can change what you create before you consume. You can change what kind of people you spend more time around. Guess what? That's enough. That's more than enough. So when you hear words like energy, vibration, and the universe, translate them into something practical. Energy means the emotional state you bring into a room. Vibration means the signals your behavior sends repeatedly. The universe just means the world of people, opportunities, markets, relationships, and feedback around you. Now we're grounded. Now we're useful. Now a corporate training director doesn't have to hide under the desk when this subject comes up. The law of attraction becomes much stronger when we stop pretending it's magic. Your brain is listening. Your habits are listening. Your environment is responding. Other people are noticing. That's plenty. You don't need the universe to read your mind. You need your daily behavior to prove your future is real.